Welcome back to the State Local Sports Show here with Mark Tennis, CalISports.com, co-founder and editor. This week, I know it's still April when we're talking about basketball, still postseason honors being rolled out. Aquira DeCosta, Cali Sports State Sophomore of the Year from St. Mary's Girls Basketball. Western Ranch's Jaelen Ragsdale, the Division III Boys Player of the Year, and some pretty decent company for him. James Harden, 2007, won that award. And Klay Thompson, NBA champion, NBA All-Star, won it in 2008. And that's what your column was about this week for the record in StocktonPreps.com.
Yeah, my column was about kind of comparing the two honors and how we arrived at them and how they're really kind of different. And if you look at Aquira DeCosta for the sophomores, there were a lot of sophomores in California, girls that averaged a lot more points than she did. But there's also very, very few sophomores that are even close to ranked as high as she is as the top sophomore in the nation based on recruiting. That's one example where recruiting sort of really makes a difference. Well, she was a really good player on a really good team as well, but the recruiting really shows up in her case. Now with Ragsdale, it's a little different. It's almost like a head-to-head deal because, you know, for him to be the Division III State Player of the Year, he needed Manteca to win it all. If Manteca had not won, he would not have had as strong a case. But the fact that Manteca won and that he was the MVP of the Valley Oak League and he was the MVP of the Stockton Records circulation area, and deservedly so, that all makes a difference and thrust him up to the top.
Jaelen, actually, he was the MVP of a separate media outlet, Valley Oak League. The coaches voting went to D'Angelo Finley of them. When you're looking at Division III State Player of the Year, any thought to Kenny Wooten of Manteca? Because for us, had Ragsdale mentally penciled in there for a bit, you know, certainly deserved it. Wooten comes out, almost puts up a triple-double with blocks in the state game. Obviously didn't change our mind, but it gave us some pause for a second.
It gave us pause as well, because from the wow factor, you know, Kenny Wooten had such a phenomenal state final. And frankly, if you guys had changed your mind, maybe we would have changed our mind as well.
All right, this week the column that I'm doing for the record, talking about multi-sport athletes in the area. Got some good ones. DJ Wyatt of Sierra High, he was second-team All-Area football, third-team All-Area basketball. Jasmine Farms of Stagg was first-team All-League in girls basketball and volleyball. She's got the second-best shot that throw in the state right now. On a statewide basis, any multi-sport athletes who jump out to you when you think back over recent years?
Well, you know, that's kind of a disappearing thing, the three-sport athlete, but one of the best we've had in California in the last 20 years, and certainly in Northern California, would be CC Sabathia, who is from Vallejo. Now, everybody knows him from baseball, but he also was a great defensive end and tight end in football, and he was a power forward on a very, very good basketball team. I saw him play basketball, and he was a very good rebounder. And I also saw him, didn't see him play football, but he went to a football combine that we did, and he was very athletic and obviously very good. And CC would probably be a great example of a three-sport athlete. In fact, his last game as a high school athlete was over at Billy Hebert Field in the Sac Joaquin section baseball playoffs. I think Vallejo lost a close game, 2-1 or 3-2 or something like that, and that was it. And he was done. And next stop was the major leagues.
Now, when we're talking about postseason basketball orders, you guys still have a couple left. What do you have rolling out here soon?
Today, actually, we're taping this on Wednesday. We have later today probably the Coaches of the Year in boys basketball, the Coach of the Year and the Coach of the Year by division. And we still have the various all-state teams to do, which is freshmen, sophomores in each CIF division, small schools, medium schools, large schools. Not quite sure how we're going to break that down, but we have all that to do, and we'll start slotting players in over the weekend, and it'll be probably early next week we'll start releasing all of the various all-state teams.
Absolutely. And CalISports.com, the Gold Club membership, less than $20 a year, less than $2 a month. I know how many times I've spent $4.50 at Starbucks for some kind of coffee I don't need, so that's a great deal. State record books, anything you could need. Mark, as always, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you.